A whale just dumped 30 million XRP, and the price tanked 4% in hours. But here's the twist. This might actually be the best news for XRP holders in months. Let me explain why. Right now, XRP is sitting around $2.17 after a massive whale moved 30 million tokens to an exchange. That's roughly $65 million worth of XRP hitting the market all at once. When whales move tokens like this, it usually means one thing: they're selling. And selling creates pressure that pushes prices down. But before you panic, you need to understand what's really happening here. XRP isn't just another cryptocurrency. It's part of something way bigger that most people don't even know exists yet. XRP is an ISO 20022 compliant token. Now I know that sounds like boring banking jargon, but stick with me because this changes everything about how money moves around the world. ISO 20022 is basically a new language that banks are adopting to talk to each other. Think of it like this. Right now, banks around the world speak different languages when they send money internationally. Some use old systems from the 1970s that can't handle much information. It's like trying to have a conversation using only telegrams. ISO 20022 is the upgrade. It lets banks send way more information with each transaction: who's sending, who's receiving, what the payment is for, everything. And does it fast. We're talking seconds instead of days. The crazy part? Over 80 countries and 11,000 financial institutions are switching to this system by 2025. That's next year. This isn't some maybe thing. It's already happening. XRP was designed from day one to work with this new system. While other cryptocurrencies are trying to figure out how to play nice with banks, XRP already speaks their language. That's why Ripple, the company behind XRP, has partnerships with hundreds of banks worldwide. So when a whale dumps 30 million XRP, yeah, it creates short-term price pressure. But zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Major financial institutions are testing XRP for cross-border payments right now. Real banks, moving real money. Here's what most people miss. Whale dumps often happen right before major rallies. Whales take profits when they think retail investors are nervous. They sell high, wait for the price to drop, then buy back and lower. It's a strategy as old as markets themselves. And right now, the fundamentals for XRP have never been stronger. The SEC case is essentially over. Ripple won on the key points. Banks are actually using the technology, and the ISO 20022 deadline is approaching fast. Think about what happens when those 11,000 financial institutions need a bridge currency to move money between different countries and different systems. They need something fast, cheap, and compliant with regulations. XRP checks every single box. This isn't just about XRP, though. Other ISO 20022 tokens like XLM, YLGO, and HBR are positioned similarly. They're building the infrastructure for the next generation of banking. Not replacing banks, working with them. That's the key difference. While Bitcoin maxis talk about replacing the system, ISO 20022 tokens are becoming part of the system. And whether you like banks or not, they control trillions of dollars. Being part of that system means access to real institutional money. So what should you watch next? First, monitor whale movements on platforms like Whale Alert. When whales stop selling and start accumulating again, that's your signal. Second, watch for announcements from major banks about cross-border payment pilots. Those are happening more and more. Third, keep an eye on that 2025 ISO 20022 compliance deadline. As we get closer, expect more volatility, but also more adoption news. The bottom line, a 4% dip from whale selling is noise compared to the structural shift happening in global banking. If ISO 20022 tokens deliver on their promise, we're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar market opportunity. This is educational content only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Crypto is volatile and you can lose money. But if you want to stay ahead of moves like this and understand what's really driving the crypto market, follow Stack Daily 60 for daily crypto and money tips.